Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little guest because we can't just learn my face all the time. We have to learn other faces, of course. She has a different face shape and skin tone, so we're gonna do this look on this face. So if you guys are interested, please keep watching. And yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3, now. So I've already prepped her eyelid with some Too Faced eyeshadow primer and a base shadow that matches her skin tone. So now we're going to go in with the Urban Decay GWEN STEFANI eyeshadow palette. I'm going in with the shade Bathwater and Blonde all over. All the way up to the brow bone to give a nice highlight. Kind of in that little inner corner. I'm going to go in with the color Stark. It's kind of a matte peachy shade. Just make sure you're working it into the crease. This is a good transition shade so that our darker colors will blend easier later. I'm just using a good kind of blending crease brush. This is Sephora Pro Blending in number 27. Now I just want to define this crease a little bit more with the color Zone, kind of like a caramely brown shade. Make sure when you're working on other clients to make sure that you're not being too heavy-handed. You might be one way on your eye, but make sure you're being a little more gentle on other people because you don't want to be beating them up. Make sure you're asking them how your touch is. Okay, so I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to go in with Zone, that same color. I'm going to go into this outer corner here, inner corner, sorry, and start making our little bridge for our halo eye. Let's switch back to our blending brush and go in with the color Punk. Kind of a red chocolate brown shade almost. I'm going to keep this kind of in the outer V here. We don't want to move it in this bridge here. We want to keep that away. So we want to keep this nice and light in the bridge and dark in the inner and outer corners. Switch to my little pencil brush and go in with that same red-brown color. And I'm going to start building up this color in these two corners and blending. And this is where things get repetitive. Where you're going to add and blend and add and blend and add and blend. So don't give up. I'm going to go in with some Blackout. Kind of enhance this outer corner here. Just a little bit more. And this inner corner. We don't want too much black in this inner corner, just a teeny bit. I'm just going to kind of dust it upwards. Okay, so now we're going to add the shade Steady. It's kind of like a frosty peach shade. And this is going to keep us nice and glowy kind of in this bridge. Because like I said before, we want to keep this nice and highlighted in the bridge and then dark on that outer corner and inner corner. Okay, looking pretty good. It's kind of how we want it. And this is how I want it. I don't know how you guys want it, but this is how I want it today. She kind of has a semi-hooded eye shape, so I picked a halo eye shape for halo eye look. This is going to make it look like she has a very nice full lid and a very deep crease, because you know, we're faking it till we make it. Just like a daily life routine. Okay, so now I'm going to do a flat brush and go back in with the Bathwater and Blonde shade. Make sure our brow bone is highlighted again. And our inner corner is highlighted again. Now we're going to start working on the lower lash line. So I'm going to ask my client here, Hannah, would you mind looking up for me? I'm just going to kind of smoke Punk and Zone mixed together under that lower lash line with my pencil brush. I'm going to go over it with Steady, just to give a nice frost gradient in the front. And I really want to deepen that black up again. So I want to do a tighter brush is what I want to do. I'm going to go in with my Smith Cosmetics brush in number 220. I'm going to go in with Blackout. And look up for me again. I'm really going to kind of work that under that lower lash line. And now we're going to add some shimmer. I want to add the Sephora Jumbo Pencil in color, what color is this? Pink Glitter. Wow, inventive. Okay, so we're going to kind of just draw a couple that are a little imperfect, well, marks, shall we? And I'm going to take a flat brush. Kind of move it around. It's kind of like a creamy texture. The thing with a halo eye you always want to do, you always have to have that pop in the middle. Because you have this nice little circle going, you have to have the pop going on in the middle, or it just kind of fades together. And be sure when you're working with a shimmer with a halo eye, you are going to get transfer. So just know that it sucks, but you know, we can't really do anything about it, no matter how hard we try. Okay, that's a good enough base for today. And we're going to take some glitter primer, again from Sport Collection, Glitter Guard. Take a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take a small, technically it's a lip brush, but break the rules. I'm just going to tap on that excess with my finger. And I'm going to do some of the Stila Magnificent Metal Metallics around the lid in the color Kitten. I'm going to take that same brush. These are dry, but since we kind of have that brush a little damp from the glitter guard primer and that little base stick underneath, it's going to be nice and sticky. It's going to stay really well. So the transfer won't be as bad than working with like a glittery shadow without anything underneath, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm going to go back with our blending brush. any kind of those little glittery flakes that are trying to kind of move up into our bridge are just going to kind of, you know, peace on out. Bye. We only want you there. Okay, and then we're going to add some lashes and mascara, and we'll be right back. And this is the final eye look. Nice and glittery and halo ready. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of go over how I'm going to contour her real quick, just because her face shape is completely different than mine. She already has that oval face shape, so hers is going to be very quick and easy. Again, I'm just going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I already have her foundation, concealer, and highlight on, her matte highlight on. I'm just going to go in with that taupe shade. I'm just going to lightly go on the cheekbone here with that taupe shade, just barely. Since she already has an oval face shape, that is the ideal face shape for contouring. So we barely need to contour her. We just need to enhance what she already has. Lucky you, Hannah. So those of you that are watching that has a similar face shape to this, keep this in mind that you don't need to over contour the face if you have a face shape that looks like Hannah's here. I use the same brush, just kind of go down the nose just a tad. Down the bottom. I'm going to take that bronze shade right on the apples of the cheeks. Again, this is just to warm up the skin tone. Forehead, and on the chin. Okay, I'm going to go in with some blush using the Benefit Rockature. This kind of has like a nice sheen to it, nice peachy pink. Hair's flying everywhere. Okay, so now we're just going to highlight her with the Becca highlight in Opal. This is good for her kind of bronzy, medium to tan skin tone. Go on the cheekbone, on the nose, and on the Cupid's bow. And that is how you would contour and highlight an oval face shape. And now we're going to pick a lip. Okay, so we're going to do her lips in the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the Lolita 2 shade. So applying liquid lipsticks, that is a question that a lot of people ask because, well, when you apply it, you think that you're like done for good, like you can never remove it, but it's not a thing. You always want to just apply the bottom lip first. Just little nice little feathery strokes here. It isn't going to be so precise yet. You're lining with the doe foot on the point is what you're doing. Kind of open up a little bit more. Perfect. To get into these little inner corners, you want to open up just a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to go up to her Cupid's bow. I'm taking the doe foot again, the pointed of the doe foot applicator, and I'm just start lining it downwards. You can kind of color it in. So less product at the beginning, and then you can go back and add more product. Because if I feel like you get a ton of product all at once, it dries really quickly, and then you get kind of splotchy with any brand of liquid lipsticks, I would say. She has a very full, balanced lip shape already, so if you have thinner lip shapes, there's different ways to, you know, fold them out and everything and over outline. So you never want to like press them together either. You always want to do one lip and one top lip and bottom lip separately. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with concealer and just kind of clean up any lines that we have with a small brush. And since liquid lipsticks are dry, of course they're not gonna like move and like smear. So when you have something wet like a concealer, that's when they're gonna kind of shift for you. So wipe off your brush as you go, and you're gonna see color, a little bit of color come off. Concealer fixes everything, people. And this is the final lip. Alright guys, this is the final look. Thanks again for watching this video, and hey, thanks Hannah for letting me borrow your face.
Hey, anytime.
Looks good? Feel good? This look was pretty easy, pretty quick, I feel. This look, I mean, is good for like a concert or like a night out. Pretty much anywhere. Right, don't you feel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool. Follow me on Instagram at Lips and Lids, Snapchat, Lips and Lids. Subscribe, like, and comment if you guys want to see anything else. Alright, bye.